Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for returning. If you haven't already subscribed or if you're just new here, go ahead and hit that button for me. I really appreciate it. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about all of my tattoos and piercings. I have 20 tattoos, which I always forget to count one or two of them, so I hope it's 20. And I have 11 piercings that I could stick jewelry in, which sounds kind of gross, but you know what I meant. So the majority of my piercings are here in my ear. I have a gauge in my first hole, just a regular second hole, and then I have 5 cartilage piercings. I've acquired these over the past, I want to say I started getting cartilage piercings when I was like 12 or however old it was. So maybe like 10 years. Oh, that's crazy. I've only had 2 over here. I kind of leave the left side of my body bare for whatever reason. My gauges are 00 gauge. I'm not going to take it out because I tried to take it out in one of my blooper videos and it got stuck and it hurts. So I have gauges, they're 00s, and I'm going to get them sewn up and closed and use as normal ear holes maybe when I'm like 35, 40. We'll see what I'm doing around that time career-wise. My belly button pierced. I had a dermal, but it rejected. So here we are with a keloid I have to pay to remove. But if I get this keloid removed and they tell me that I can get a dermal again, I'm definitely gonna take care of it differently this time, not let it get snagged and then eventually have to be pulled out. And it's not gonna keloid, it's gonna be great. I'm just gonna redo the whole thing. My smiley was not very painful. It's a mouth piercing, so it wasn't anything too crazy. I will say that of all my piercings, my nose piercings beat any of them. A dermal was less painful than a nose piercing. Like, why is that? That's awful. It's a common piercing, but it hurts the most in my opinion. That's just how I feel. We're gonna move on to my favorite thing in the world and my favorite post-Rona activity, tattoos. I only have 20, it's not a lot. I want like a million. Make my whole body up, I don't give a, y'all know the word. My favorite tattoo is gonna be this little one by my eye. It's a heart. It was super quick, didn't hurt, and I don't care what anybody says about it because I can cover it up. So whatever you have to say, keep it to yourself. It's on my face. Thank you. One of my other favorite little tattoos is going to be this A that I got spontaneously in Vegas with my friend Renee. Everybody else left us alone to go do something, so we were like, let's get a tattoo. I'm gonna move into my sentimental tattoos, and excuse me if I get teary-eyed on this one. I'm gonna knock it out the park though first so we can move on to something that's not as melancholy. My friend Casey passed away in the Air Force, and she had a paper airplane tattoo. So I got her initials, K-E-R, Casey Elena Ruiz, tattooed on me. And when I finish it, I'm going to go show her at her memorial site. So that'll be my first time visiting because I haven't been ready to deal with that. I've never lost anybody close to me, and for that to have been the first loss, it was pretty devastating because if you knew her, she was such a beautiful person, like so funny. She never ceased to make you laugh. Like I remember one time I went to her house for the weekend. My mom had just straightened my hair and I think I was getting texturized, or I might have been like transitioning to natural. Anyways, I'd never jumped in a pool with my clothes on like in the movies. So me and Casey and Olin jumped in her neighborhood pool, and she had to rush to straighten my hair for my mom to pick me up, and I will never forget that day. That was one of the best days I've ever had. Like I'm gonna tell my kids about that day. Literally, she's everything. She was so amazing. Shout out to Miss Humphrey's Spanish class, my sophomore year. We had already like Facebook stalked Casey, like, oh, I know your name. Your entire name is on Facebook. I know who you are. And we were fast friends ever since. So rest in peace to Casey. I just thank God that I was able to even experience her. So moving on. One of my other favorite tattoos is my Frida tattoo. I showed you guys this in the Cinco de Mayo video, but it's just dope. I love Frida. She's that girl. She's my feminist icon. Tattoo that I have dedicated to Asher is going to be this one. It has his initials, AWVP, Asher Wellington Van Pelt. I have an A. It's like a like the Atlanta A for an International Pizza Tattoo Day. It's a pizza crust on one side of the A, and then the other side has like pepperonis. It's not finished, but it's in red ink and it's cute. And then I have a pizza ship right here. Has like pepperoni and mushroom on the sails. Those are the 2 International Pizza tattoos that I got. International Pizza Tattoo Day tattoos that I got. Jesus Christ, that's a tongue twister. Excuse me. That's pretty much it for tattoos and piercings. I will just say that if you want to get a cheaper tattoo by somebody you can still trust, you can get an apprentice tattoo. I have 2 apprentice tattoos and they both turned out really bomb. My newest one is going to be this dagger. It's a traditional American style tattoo by Daria Kalantari. She's at Chico Lou's Fine Tattoos in Athens. So if you're ever up in Athens, you want to get a really good tattoo, she's located right there. There's a lot of female tattoo artists. I'm gonna go back to see her. I want to start giving my money back to the women. The tattoo industry is very male dominated, and I want to make sure that I am saluting and applauding the women who are in that field, because I literally want to be a tattoo artist when I was like younger, but I can't draw, so that was not smart, and it was a bust, obviously. Not that I ever tried, but the idea in itself was like, did you think about that? Because sis, you can't really draw. So I let that ride, but I admire them so hard. I think that female tattoo artists are doing God's work. I'm not gonna hold you. They're right up there with everybody else doing God's work. Don't be sad, go get a tattoo. Don't be sad, go get a tattoo.